Say-on-pay proposals would allow investors an advisory vote to reject or accept executive pay packages. ASME, which represents about $800 million in pension funds, submitted this proposal.
Vote Sanjaya! Is this about Sanjaya?
No, it isn't.
Vote Sanjaya! Show America that we can vote Sanjaya! No, it is important! No, I'm an American! I will vote for Sanjaya! Sanjaya!
Obviously having a few issues for poor Mary, who's outside of Carnegie Hall. But believe me, she's from Manhattan. She can hold her own against those guys. We'll rejoin her as soon as possible. So, Bill, let's turn it over to you.
Thank you, Sue. Some people, huh? Economic data out today show that core inflation appears to be under control.
Episode 30. My baby's all grown up.
Unboxing Eric. He's just a little guy. How can he cause this much drama? Watch him fly. Unboxing Eric.
Look at me. I'm flying with balloons.
He was our little guy. He was an annoying little twerp, but he was a little twerp.
How do you stop this thing?
Unboxing Eric. Our little twerp.
I can see Kelly Clarkson's house from here.
Our little perfection. Unboxing Eric.
How far till I get to Stearns?
Thank you, Howard, for bringing us this gift.
Get me down from here, you motherfucker.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
I think I am gonna be sick.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
Hello, Stern. After long consideration, I have decided to come back to doing the super chats for now, but I really need people to start stepping up these PJ pants. Don't buy themselves, dickhead.
Hey-o! PJ pants don't buy themselves, people. How's everyone doing? Hope you got your hope you got your PJ pants on. It's Sunday night. It's Unboxing Eric the Actor with the great co-hosts as always, DJ Electra and Luigi Greenberg. How you guys doing?
Fantastic. How are you?
Great.
Luigi, did you remember that Benji street thing? Did you?
I didn't. I did not remember that.
Such a Benji thing to do, but yeah, that's probably one of the funniest things Benji ever fucking did, honestly. And so, yes, vote for Sanjaya. He literally got dragged off the street by a security
That's
from the TV show.
So funny.
Yeah, Benji was just like this just occasional, I don't know, just occasional comic genius that apparently just kept it under wraps, and occasionally it made you laugh. But shit like that always made me laugh.
I loved how Howard was so quick on the trigger of just get him out of here, get him out. I don't want to see him. Like he was, he'd never been more annoyed by an employee. I don't think. I think Benji was right up there with Stuttering John for Howard. Like if you got him in a room in a lie detector test, I think he's like, yeah, those two were the worst ever. But
the weird thing was that Benji showed his value on a daily basis.
Oh, he had value. Yeah, John had no value.
And
that is the difference.
He annoyed the shit out of Howard, but Howard just be like, damn it, but you are good at your job, which
Yes.
John never got. John never got that.
Fundamental difference. Benji for 30 years has written jokes, and they've been
Yes.
funny, and we've laughed, and he's written bits. His are, when he does it, terrible. But when he does it for other people, it's amazing. Howard really knows how to use that stuff. Anyway, this isn't unboxing Benji Bronk, although, no, this is unboxing Eric the actor. Thank you guys for being with us tonight.
Hey now.
That's right. We are in episode motherfucking 30, y'all. We did it. Are you guys happy we made it to 30?
Yeah, it's kind of shocking, but not really. It's good.
It is. Our baby's all grown up. Look how happy Eric is there on the bottom.
There should be a celebration pose in animes. I'm looking for one. There's not really a celebration.
It's
like
called
a
Doggy
yay.
2. Doggy 2.
Doggy 2. Let me see if I can find that one.
That's how Electra celebrates. Electra, we haven't asked.
Doggy 2.
How are you, Electra?
I'm doing fine. How are you tonight?
I'm well. Yeah, how was your day? We did an amazing show earlier, Catch 22, although the sound went out, so we're very nervous about this show.
It's gonna go fine.
Oh, it'll be perfect. And if the sound goes out, it may be better. It's amazing how that works. Hey, I think we got an early donation here from the Looney Tunes.
These gifted
right
members
on.
subs are making me hard.
Looney Tune critic, you got a blind man hard. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Looney Tunes critic.
And look at, we got Ari Jane got one. The lovely Ari Jane. She's an OG of the DV. And
Interesting.
then Detroit. Oh, that's another lady. We got some pretty ladies on this Looney Tune critic.
Awesome.
You threw some. Yeah, that's a. And then Adam Carbon, biggest tits I ever seen. No, I'm just kidding. But is that our picture of Eric, or is that Tim and Eric? Either way, I love you, Adam Carbon, because I love Tim and Eric. I would do an unboxing Tim and Eric if I could get away with the, playing their content, but you can't. It is, to me, the best of non-comedy comedy ever. Thank you. What are you guys' thoughts on Tim and Eric?
I'm a fan.
I'll start with, okay, yeah, of course you are. You're on a net. You're on basically a poor man's version of that. Luigi, what do you think of Tim and Eric? Okay, he's gonna debunk.
Hiding.
That's not comedy. That's no comedy.
I don't
dare
get
you.
it. I'm sorry.
No.
I just don't.
Okay. Well, we're gonna spend a whole day together, me and you, watching that. Not on TV, just me and you. The next free day you have, 12 hours. I'll send you the mushrooms.
I will not be available that day.
Aw.
I've given it a shot, thinking I was missing something, and I don't get it. Sorry.
Did you ever see Check It Out with Steve Brule?
I have seen clips of it. Couldn't make it through the clips.
Oh my God. You know who doesn't like this kind of comedy?
Smart people.
The ladies. I mean, Electra's unique. She likes comedy. She's a comedy fan. But
I'm a
you ever
weirdo.
want to watch a lady dry up? Put on season 1 of Tim and Eric. Oh my God. Yeah, on your DVD. That is not a Netflix and chill. That is a Netflix and bail. You will be stroking yourself.
I feel the same way about Borat. If you really want a woman to like go away and leave you alone, start talking about Borat or use my wife.
See, I like Borat too.
You're an anomaly. You're an anomaly.
Something
Yeah.
wrong with me.
Put it in chat. What's the best thing that you could watch that would drive the opposite sex away immediately, so you can spend time with yourself, the only person you really care about? Thank you. All right. Me, myself, and I. They had it right back then in the 90s. Anyway, we have some good stuff to get to tonight. On Unboxing Eric, we have 4 phone calls. We're smack dab in the middle of Sanjaya hell or heaven or whatever you want to say. But there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I can just say that. But I found this. This is sort of, I'm deep diving all over the place, looking for stuff. And it was an email sent to the Stern Show, and it was Eric's top 7 moments of all time, right? So I just want to show you where we're at. So the ones that we've covered will be unblocked. The ones that we haven't covered will be blocked. So, we've done 140 calls. We must have done the majority of them, right? So, let's see what we have in here. All right, there's the drum roll. All right, like that. And it is 2. 2 out of the 7. So we have 5 out of the 7 big events Still coming up, people. So number 1, obviously, flying with balloons. Number 3, putting the hit out on Jerry, you know what to do. But what's number 2? What's number 4 through 7? Well, you know what? We're going to find out together. And so, do you have any, no guesses. No guesses. Because Electra doesn't know. Chat, you can guess, but we will not look or confirm on this particular one.
I know. I can tell you one. I can tell you that I know what one of them is, but I got to say I am a little clueless as to the other 4.
And that makes it so amazing that we have so much good stuff ahead. And I also listened to like the last bit of it, of the whole last. What are you laughing at,
Dylan? It doesn't give anything away, but just what Dylan said is pretty funny. It doesn't give anything away to say it. Pepsi-gate.
Yeah, my guess is Pepsi-gate. What does that mean to you, Electra? What could that possibly mean? Guess, with everything that you know about Eric and this name Pepsi-gate, give it your best guesstimate. Go.
I'm going to say probably he couldn't open a Pepsi bottle because of his hands.
That is a fantastic guess.
That is an amazing
guess. That is
wrong, but amazing.
But you know what? That's what it should be.
Yeah, that's a lot. She used what she did there. She used logic. She logicked that one out.
That is good.
When you get to the real one, Electra, you're gonna shit your britches. You're gonna be like, what?
I hope I don't shit my pants, but okay.
No, from everything that we've heard about Eric, like this is on another scale and level that we're not at with him. So you are really gonna appreciate when that time comes. Great foreshadowing, people. And hey, Dylan, how you doing?
Oh, okay. So all right, I'm certain it's now coming together. I think I have an idea of 3 of them, which still leaves the other 2 that I don't know.
Right. Huh. And I guarantee you're not right on at least one.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm certain.
Yeah. Because we forget, like we've gone through this thing and we forget the Jerry call was also that he pissed his bed call, which is equally funny to me. So, but that's not on, I can tell you right now, not on the list. And so there's all these things that not on the list. And so what is on the list? Well, we'll revisit that list when we get to a few more of the things that are on the list. And speaking of things on the list of beautiful DJ Electrify, you like that segment? Are you ready to do the call recap?
Ready as ever.
Excellent. You're always ready. Did you hear that strange thing that's happening?
What strange thing?
It's an act attack! Oh, they love the Yak Attack! They love the Yak Attack! It's a fan favorite.
I have to say that even though we don't do this, like if there was a way for us to name our episodes, I just love the, what do you call that? The rhythmic sound of Pepsi-gate. Yes. Alliteration. I love the alliteration sound, Pepsi-gate.
I think it has more, the onomatopoetic, just rhythmic feel to it. Yes. Pepsi-gate. Yes, it sounds like a Hans Zimmer song. Just bells. Bong, bong, bong. Pepsi-gate. All right. Are we ready to do some recapping?
Let's do it.
Kneecapping on the recapping. That's what I was doing with that joke. All right. What we do is we go over the calls from last week. And DJ Electra does them very quickly and succinctly in our weekly call recap. DJ Electrify, here we go.
All right. Recap of calls 124 to 126. Vote for the worst interview. Eric has nothing. ETM sent Ryan Seacrest a snitch email. Howard voted for Sanjaya 10 to 11 times. Sal P. the bed skit. ETM planned on taking a reordered what?
Nothing.
A reordered to an ice. Cream store to interview an ex-idol.
I do that once a show just to.
Oh my god. Sanjaya is safe again. Into the top 10. ETM mad. He says he doesn't make the sound. ETM no longer the idol expert. In a midget funk, Hank versus ETM. ETM never dreams he is full size. Sanjaya greater than Balloon Stud. Jeff the Drunk voted over 100 times. Artie would rather be ETM. Gary would rather be JTD. Howard starts ETM, then switches to JTD.
Yeah, she did it, folks. She did it.
Really screwed me in that one. Okay, what the fuck was that?
No, he planned on taking a reorder to an ice. Come on, you don't know what that means?
Taking a reorder to an ice? What does that even mean?
I wasn't listening. Can you do it again?
Nope, not at all. Not at all. That was the longest one yet. God, it's getting worse every
That
week.
was the long one. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was that
Eric
supposed
is
to say?
taking a recorder to an ice cream store to interview an ex-Idol contestant. A little bit got cut off.
Okay, that would have made more sense. I'm like, reorder. What?
Yes, no, Eric, that's maybe the funniest thing that they just mentioned was other than Eric hung out at the pools a lot. Like, okay, that was never covered again, and we just went past that. Zoom, like a car passed it. This one, Eric took a recorder to stalk an ex-Idol that was going to do an appearance at an ice cream store that didn't want to talk to Eric. That was just going to like do a hi, meet and greet. Hi, I was an Idol. And Eric was going to be, so now I've cornered you.
That's right.
What do you think about Sanjaya? Yes.
Wait.
And know what? Yes.
I don't remember this.
I do. I remember.
Who was the person at the ice cream store?
He never mentioned which Idol it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then.
So Eric's like, I have other ways into Idol. I'm going to take my recorder to an ice cream store to interview an ex-Idol contestant about Sanjaya.
Got it.
Trust me, that wasn't like pre-set up. He was just gonna show up, kid in a wheelchair with a recorder, and be like, Sanjaya, your thoughts to a fucking Idol person that got kicked out like in week 1. Yeah, so these are the little things that Eric did. The broth to the chicken noodle soup that we all congest every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you subscribe, like, hit the bells, all the bells and whistles, hip thrust, fuck it. Put your finger in his asshole. I don't care. Come back and love our show. All right. We ready for some stuff?
Well said.
Thank you. And also thank you if you give tonight. And I thank you so much for even being here. But if you were nice enough to give, we do have a gift for those who've given before. We now will have to put a Looney Tunes critic in there because you'll see why. I have to make these things. But anyway, tonight you will be introduced to Electra. Can you tell them what it'll be?
Unboxing After Dark.
Unboxing After Dark. We don't know what it is. It's basically, we after the show, we want to do a little dance party, and we're going to invite everyone who's on the show. Won't that be exciting? So, if you normally donate, and you'll be in our dance party. And then at a theater near me, that's who that was. I'm sorry. Looney Tune Critic. The long names. I'm bad with them. I'm bad with short names. Long names, terrible. Looney Tunes Critic, you will be in the dance party next week. Guaranteed 100%. You bought your ticket. But we can't do it live. We have to, you know how these things go. All right. Are we ready for the calls? Are we ready to do the calls?
Let's start some calls.
All right. And people, just hang in there if you're not a super fan of the Sanjaya stuff. It really is over soon, and we get to some of those things on that list that are amazing. So patience is a virtue, and then you'll always be able to, know the Sanjaya story. But remember, right now, Sanjaya is into the top 10. I think he's 9 now, actually. And so his run comes to an end, pretty soon. All right, people. Are you ready for a little unboxing? Eric!
Go Sanjaya.
Hey, honey. I don't know.
All right. I stopped it right now. Before we go, I just want to give you a little take. Honey, this is the BETH-O interview that Howard's one of his first interviews with BETH-O, and he asked Eric to be on. And as we know, Eric is awful at these sort of things. And so I just want to give you a little background there, and then I will now start the clock where I will shut up. Here we go.
Hey, honey. I don't know. I don't remember one guest from there. Eric the Midget wants to talk to you about Sanjaya.
Oh, okay.
He wants to join forces with you, I'm sure.
Eric?
Good morning.
I don't think you've ever met Beth, have you?
No, I never had the honor to talk to Beth.
Oh, hi, Eric.
Good morning.
I'm on your side.
Thank you. I'm glad.
This is ridiculous what's going on.
I was suggesting to you to say to Howard that you'll withhold any type of sex.
I don't care that much, but I do care.
She really is upset by it, but I don't care. I'm voting for Sanjaya.
The balls, literally, Electra, of Eric to call the Stern Show and say, Beth, you must withhold sex from Howard until this.
That was crazy.
For the sake of this show, of this television show.
Eric, you're taking it a little too far here. I think you got to relax a little bit, buddy. It's just a TV show, little buddy. That 3 and 3 and going 3 and 4 is the difference. Like 4 and 3 to 3 and 4 is the difference to him in life and death. Because he's 3 and 3 with his idol picks. And if he gets it right, he's 4 and 3 and he's the idol expert. But if he's wrong, it's gone forever. And so he's fighting tooth and nail to keep that. Even using sex as a weapon, and not his sex, a lady's sex, a different lady, not even him. It's amazing. He's Lex Luthor.
Ballsy.
He really is. He's like, if he could control more people, he would have. You stop having sex with him. You go over here. You lift me up here. He would just run the world like that.
We're doing something wonderful for Sanjaya. All he would be doing is sitting at home if we vote him off American Idol.
True.
So, do you think he realizes at this point that he's being made fun of? He has to, right?
Yes, he does.
See, that's
Let's let Eric answer that. Eric?
Talking about Sanjaya or Eric?
As someone, I was going to say, Eric is like, as someone who is astute and being made fun of. Oh, yes, he's getting made fun of all the time. And by the way, this is the Kids in the Hall retrospective of some of these pictures you're going to see.
Do you think Sanjaya knows he's being made fun of?
I have a feeling probably is. I mean, did you see the thing they did on SNL this weekend during Weekend Update?
What?
I didn't see. He's talking to Saturday Night Live. Did a thing on Sanjaya. I didn't see it.
Eric and I differ in that I think that he doesn't want Sanjaya to win to ruin the whole American Idol.
Sure.
I am worried about Sanjaya just for I just feel sorry for the kid. So it's more of a because of him I don't want that.
Well, wait a second. I'll have you guys know that I received email, and this is the truth, that not only are we voting for Sanjaya, but a lot of young girls are very enamored by him. They like his youthfulness. They like that he's non-threatening. I'm talking about 12 to 13-year-olds. You saw that girl crying in the audience. They like him.
Yes.
And,
we're getting him laid.
He's our first American pop idol, like David Cassidy or like NSYNC.
Or Leif Garrett.
Or Leif Garrett. Yeah, the girls like him.
All other guys who weren't talented.
That's right. Other guys.
Just because you don't think Sanjaya is good doesn't mean he's not good.
We should have saw the signs as Stern fans. He was really into this loser pop shit. We should have seen it. Luigi, that's on us. How did we miss that?
And then he joined on America's Got Talent.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we should have been like, at this time, we should have been nailing him hard. Oh, you're going to sell out. And just put him in a corner. Put Baby in a corner where he couldn't have got out of. But no, he got out. And, you know, the rest is sistery. You get it because he's a lady now.
Yes.
Anyway, here we go.
Yeah, the big question is, does Eric the Midget know yet that we're making fun of him?
No, he does not. All right, Eric, is that it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Howard?
Yes.
I'm withholding sex until you.
That's all right. I can beat off. I can wait you out. Listen, she couldn't live without my sex.
I know.
She needs it.
All right. That was a quick call. Call 127 is DJ Electra. Call 127 what?
In the books.
It's in the books. Hey, Electra, you ever use sex as a weapon from a man?
Never, ever.
Okay,
no.
good. Just getting that out there. Whew. That was
No
a
way.
dangerous question to ask. All right.
Hold on. I'm looking for my bullshit meter. Hold on.
No,
Hold on.
she's
Where is
honest
it?
about that.
Where's my bullshit meter?
Listen, with them up top, every sex with Electra is a weapon. You're getting beaten up, is what I'm saying. Black and blue is how you're coming out of
Remember
that.
the two black eyes that she's
You
going to
wrestle
be playing basketball with?
You wrestle a tiger, you get bitten. I'm just saying. You know. Anyway, BETH-O interview. Beth is on ETM's side. Eric wanted Beth to withhold sex. She said yes. And also, they mentioned Saturday Night Live did Sanjaya skit. So this thing is now piling on. You know, it's getting nationwide attention. Howard has an erection every day because he's finally getting some respect. I'm finally getting the respect. I'm not just Jackie Martling over here with nothing. And so this is when the crack started in the foundation of what we loved of the Stern Show. And I got to say, it lasted up until 2020 to me. I'm going to always be honest about that. Up until the pandemic, I still was enjoying the Stern Show. I still think it had a little bite. A lot of Ronnie the limo driver was getting pegged. I mean, come on. That was still good stuff. That was like 2018, 2019. And then, all the bad stuff. But anyway, so let's get in to call 128. Do you guys have any comments on 127? Anything I missed?
For a moment there, I did kind of wonder what it must be like to to be Howard Stern in that situation, to watch American Idol, which is this, show watched by a lot of people, and to have BETH-O whining to him, Howard, what are you doing? What? I don't want that guy to win. Why are you doing this? And I don't know. For some part of me thinks there's got to be some comedy there, to some extent. And
Howard, you're really good at judging these things. Oh my God, Howard!
What are you doing? Good. Why are you making people vote for him?
You say things other people don't. You're so much smarter than they are. And he's just brewing like I am smarter.
It is funny though. I have had
seed being planted.
Yeah, I have had a moment though where my wife has walked in on me watching a show where my name has gotten mentioned, and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I'm like,
"Oh, really?
Don't worry about it."
You should see my cats when someone mentions my name, their ears just perk up. Like, what's going on? I'm like, just lick your asshole. Nothing's going on. Daddy's okay.
She's like, "Why is that gross man whose nose is running saying Luigi Greenberg?" Yeah. No reason, hon.
And why are you editing into a loop under disco music? What are you doing? Who did I marry?
Why is that puppet talking about you?
Why is there a full erection in your left hand? Why is all this going on while that's going on? Is the real question.
Why did that potato call you out and say something about you? No,
I watched your friend show Catch-22 and I learned about gooners today. Are you one of them?
Are you a gooner?
That's funny.
Krager's was awful defensive. I just got to say, I don't think he's a gooner, but a little defensive.
She did walk in on me once watching Daisy, and was like, "What is?" No, seriously. Well, it was you guys watching Daisy, and was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "This is Daisy. This is my new obsession." She's like, "Tell me about her." You guys know this story. Yeah, never mind. But yeah, she totally got into Daisy for a little while.
I remember.
Quick update. I saw Daisy at a Starbucks in Venice one time, and then she disappeared again. So she just came to check on things and then left. I think we're not going to see much of her.
Oh, wait. I forget what city she's living in now. Where's she living now?
Santa Monica.
Yeah, different, like a city up the road. Like, so it's traversable. But she got 10-inch what's his name? Jim Morrison cock up in them hills of Santa Monica. So the last we saw her until they all throw her out.
I don't think I'm up to date on Daisy. Yeah. Jim Morrison cock. That's what she calls him?
She calls him Jim Morrison.
Oh,
New Kings, yes. I think it was 3 episodes ago of Catch-22 or something like that. Catch up, Luigi.
I need to catch up. I'm sorry.
No,
we're going
to
start calling you.
Okay. And we didn't talk about Daisy this week, so next week we'll have an update.
Don't make us think you're the Ray DeVito of our channel, where you don't watch any of our content and you just come on here to wipe your butt on this show. No Ray DeVitoing around here.
Do you guys know that I Ray DeVito'd Ray DeVito?
Good. That's the only place you can Ray DeVito. Yes.
I was on Ray DeVito's show once, and I tried to say something in the chat, and it was like a subscribers only chat, and he said, "Why don't I see you?" And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't watch your stuff." I wasn't signed up, and I couldn't talk in the chat.
It's the most unlikely YouTube sub ever. Is when I looked, I'm like, "Wait a second, Ray DeVito's following me? What?" Why? Funny bedfellows. All right, let's get to call 128.
Eric, the midget. Hey, Eric, it's your worst night tonight. If we get Sanjaya in another week, it's going to freak you out.
It won't happen.
You said that last week.
Yeah, guess what?
What?
Does make it past this week. I know he won't make it past next.
We're going to keep him in as long as we can.
You're just jealous.
No, listen to this, right? Eric has fucking broken the matrix and figured out how to break the Sanjaya.
Let me speak, please. As I was saying, you guys are off next week. You guys can't promote him.
You wailed again.
How do you know our fans won't just do it on their own?
I'm hoping they don't.
Right.
You know, we got to get Bubba on this for next week.
There you go. Who gave Eric our vacation schedule? I didn't know we were off next week until just now.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Really? He threw in a monkey wrench.
How do you know our vacation schedule?
I've heard somewhere that you guys, people are thinking that you guys are going on vacation sometime soon, and I was looking at my calendar, and I figured out by looking at the calendar that it's next week.
Really? Eric's infiltrated our system.
The reason why I know is because the fact that Jason told me that the wrestling trivia contest is on the 9th. So I figure it's not that week.
So Jason's my weak link. Hey, Jason, get any more of that hot water? He has an inside spy. I have to cut off all communications between Eric the Midget and Jason.
Yeah, he's able to figure out what we're up to here.
So many moles on the Stern Show. It's a common theme with the Howard Stern Show that there's someone, because there was so much backstabbing was part of the show. So moles and deception, and it was really like a reality show, but before reality TV.
That's a good description.
They spent so much time together.
Yeah.
It kind of had to get like that.
They made, but what was funny though was like, I think people's default reaction to moles are to hate them or, call them a snitch or think that they're, dirty or underhanded. Somehow there were lovable snitches on the Stern Show. I can't really even explain beyond that, but just, you didn't hate them. You just kind of thought, well, if he didn't say that, then, or if he didn't snitch, then he wouldn't have been doing his job, Yeah,
exactly. My reaction to moles has always been to grab the hose, shove it down the one of the holes, and stand on the other side with a 22. That's how you get rid of moles. Thank you. In Oregon, anyway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they eat the crops. They make the crops bad. It's not good.
Well, Eric, I believe we're going to be successful this week. I believe the fans and all the people from that website, votefortheworst.com, are going to get together and vote for Sanjaya.
What we could do is leave recorded messages for next week. All of us urging people during whatever we're playing.
Yes.
On all channels.
Yes.
Yes. We're going to do an all-out effort.
Absolutely.
To thwart Eric the Midget.
Thank you for telling us that we were going on vacation so we can now plan.
Yeah, Eric really kneecapped himself there. Like, if he would have actually just kept that little bit of information to himself, he may have just maybe this thing will just die out. But no, he's like
on a rake.
He's like, guys, he is a little evil Batman, let me tell you how I will now boil you while you're tied up. He has to let them know how he's going to kill him.
Oh,
he has to.
Oh, like a James Bond villain. Hey, I'm going to kill you, but before I do that, let me give you a tour of my facility.
Yes, that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to beat you guys. Let me tell you how. Oh, no, you're going to stop that? How did you know? You just told us, asshole.
That's right. We're going to plan. No.
And it's his natural way of being. I don't think that's an acting. I think his natural way to being is just being a Lex Luthor. Like, thank Christ he was 36 inches tall. Can you imagine if this guy, if he was Baron Trump's height? Well, we'd all be running from him. He would be like a monster. He'd be like that guy in 300, that Persian king, with all the...
that deserves an Eric face. Xerxes.
Oh, it does. Yes. The 300 would be, that's definitely all those characters.
He's like, I'm a kind god or something like that. That's something Eric would say.
Very touchy. It was very touchy.
That's true.
Get your hands off me. All right.
I don't know if Gary told you or not, but I left him a message about a guy that works for a company that is tied to American Idol that said that he could get me to be able to go to any of the American Idol tapings.
It's that goddamn carnival going up a roller coaster thing again. Like, it's so fucking hard to decipher what the hell he's saying because halfway through you're like, what? So let's do it again. Let's again.
He could get me to be able to go to any of the American Idol tapings between now and the end of the show. And the reason why the guy wanted me to bring it up to you guys is because he wanted to know if you wanted Howard 100 News.
Oh my God!
It's never gets to the top. It just keeps going.
Why isn't this instead of the bell? Why isn't this my chime?
It could be. I hear that good, but
No,
the good
because
news
it
is
blends in. I'm joking.
it blends in. Yeah. So the good news is like we figured out a bell situation. Bad news is we haven't had to use it yet. But let me know when you want to do it. Just hit the bell, people.
To cover it.
Yeah, I heard that. See,
That was a
It's so-
demonstration. That was just a demonstration.
We are so micro. I think I heard. Didn't Echo call it micromanaged? Oh, we're so micromanaged over here. We just don't want to crush what people are saying, and we're trying to figure out systems for that because we have a lot of these to go. So might as well make it better. All right, subscribe.
I'm watching Artie's pained face
I
as
know.
Eric talks. Like Artie's like, what is he
Yeah,
talking
he's like, where's he going with this?
Yeah, I mean, you got to snap it up a little.
Make a point sometime.
Eric, we're on the air.
Jesus.
You know, come on. There people who rely on this
People
stuff and
are
laugh.
trying to listen.
It's like, you know.
Because I'm watching Artie's face, and
Yeah.
Artie's like just disgusted.
I was looking at it too.
And then, you know, all you hear is...
A priest would have thrown you out of confession by now.
Well, it's not Wednesday, so you can show a cupcake in your fat mouth.
See, now you're on the ball.
There you go.
He spits out those insults rather well.
Believe me, I'm pissed it's not Wednesday, too.
All right, Eric, look. I don't know what you just asked us. I think you said something about you have access to tapings at Idol. So,
Something about, you can get into any taping.
So, and you can interview some of the American Idols?
Yeah, a guy named Jason Adams. And Jason, if you're listening, you call into the show.
All right, so if you want to go do some interviews, we'll air them. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, Shuey said he wanted to go with me to cover it if you have the
Hey, Shuli mentioned. Everyone drink.
Howard 100 News go with me.
All right, we'll do that. Anytime you're doing
So
anything.
when are you going? Have you decided?
I have not actually talked to him about what one of the tapings I'd go to.
I want tape of Eric interviewing the American Idols. I mean, why not?
I don't think he's going to interview anybody.
Oh, it's never going to happen. Somebody's yanking his chain. You don't know that yet, Eric, but someone must be yanking your chain. You'll never. The odds of you getting backstage at American Idol and interviewing all the idols is slim. But hey, if you do it, fine. We'll take the tape.
Howard, you're talking over me. Yesterday you mentioned in that you...
Yes. Otherwise, we're all going to be asleep with your fucking rhythmic tone of your.
Honestly, it's funny and like
it's hypnotizing.
It is a little hypnotizing. There was a moment there where he was talking, and I literally, for just a moment there, was like, "Where did this start?" Like,
yes. And then you rewind it and you listen again, and you end up in the same place at the same time. You're like, "Whoa! How did he do it again?" Okay, no, this time I'm really gonna focus. And it's like it's a blur. It's like it blurs everything in life. He might be fourth dimensional or something.
It seems to get worse when he's asking for something too.
That is true. That is true.
It's like he gets nervous and he just
he
cannot
over-explains.
get to the frigging point. Yeah.
100%. Great point. That he when he's defending himself, he's like, "Fuck you! I don't care." He's like really quick, sharp. But when he's asking for something, he way overcompensates with words.
Yeah.
there is one call that's many years from now that I remember. He immediately was prepared to ask for a favor, and as soon as like Howard picks up the phone, he's like, "Hey Howard, I was thinking that maybe you could," and like he just goes and goes and goes, and Howard doesn't say a word through the entire length of Eric's request, and finally when he ends, Howard just hangs up the phone and moves on.
Is it one of those times where Howard like puts Eric on a mute call where Eric thinks he's still on the show but they can talk?
No, it was pretty quick. He was just like, "Hey Howard," and like Howard just doesn't say anything. Just goes just pure silence, and finally when he ends, Howard makes a joke and goes, "I'm sorry to my audience, I just woke up." Next caller. And like
that's what he does to you. So what we just described, Howard went through all the time with Eric.
Yeah, but it's funny. But DJ Electra's right, and it's a connection I never made. Is that when there's a request or a question, he cannot articulate what he wants to say quickly.
It's a syllable at a time and a breath at a time.
Yeah.
It's like a kid who's like sad because he broke Dad's car. He's like, "Dad, I didn't want to." I didn't put that together. Electra, this is why we have you here, to diagnose these things that we look past and don't see, because we've seen these so many times. You see them for the first time. Congratulations.
Because women are smarter. Thank you.
That's true.
Women are better listeners.
Emotional monsters, but it's definitely smarter. All right, here we go.
Me watching Idol on Howard on Demand or something.
Yeah.
This would kind of cover that, what you were talking about yesterday.
No, but we want to see you in your little house, wherever you are.
You're not going to attack Sanjaya if you get backstage, are you? Are you going to interview Sanjaya, or are you going to ignore him?
Probably ignore.
Oh.
That's not
That's not professional.
Oh,
He's an idol.
That's terrible.
Yeah, so Eric said if he was going to go to this event, he would ignore Sanjaya.
That is not good. That is not right.
That might hurt Sanjaya's feelings.
Yeah. Again, I think it kind of comes down to Eric may have been a little closeted. He didn't want to get too close to a twink. He might get a hard on. Everyone sees his hard on. He can't roll away. You got to be careful with that hard on in public. I'm hard. Someone hide me. I'm hard.
He's an idol, whether you like it or not, and you'd have to interview him in a professional manner.
I'd probably interview the sister instead.
Yeah.
He's an idol, and you're an incredibly creepy fan. So,
he said the title. He said
by definition, you have to pay attention.
That's right. You
shut up.
should be talking to him.
That's right.
You're like a mini stalker.
Yeah.
You're not mini anything, are you?
His timing is getting better over the years, huh?
He's learning.
You're not a mini anything, are you? Like, the are you is really where the joke is. Good job.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
That is a good one.
You're not a mini anything.
How can you not think this is comedy, what you're looking at on the screen right there? How dare you, Luigi? How dare you, Luigi?
Because I don't know what it is.
That's Tim and Eric. That's the great Tim and Eric. It's a sketch from their show where the girl in the back who is
Tim?
Eric.
They're both Eric.
Tim is in the. She's very slutty. Let's just say that, the one in back. She's an office hooer, and it's a very funny sketch. And I try to get as much Eric into Eric and Tim as possible.
There's Minnie, and then there's what you are, sweetheart.
Hey, he got one over on you.
Yeah, you can take it, Art.
Now you're looking pathetic.
No, I can't take it. I'm pissed off.
No, Artie's looking a little desperate. All right, Eric, touche, and let us know when we can have our interview tapes, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Eric.
I'm back.
Call me tomorrow after Sanjaya. Call me, let's see, Thursday after Sanjaya wins.
Oh, I'll probably call tomorrow, too.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
For now.
I think he'll want to try to discourage people.
Hey, Eric, why'd you stop saying bye for now?
I don't know. I just don't want to say that anymore.
I mean, that was your whole thing.
I love that.
Yeah, I loved it. Bye for now.
I use it since you won't.
It started to get worn out.
All right, Eric, thank you.
I felt like Led Zeppelin playing Stairway to Heaven for the 900th time.
I thought it was brilliant when Eric came up with bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
TTMF. Ta-ta, motherfuckers.
That's his new slogan.
That'd be a good one, too.
Hey-o, ta-ta, motherfuckers! Call 128. Electra.
Yes.
What's call 128?
It's in the books.
It's in the books. In the book. Also, when are you listening to something? What are you listening to? Are you just checking our sound? That's probably a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. All right, call 128, incredibly creepy fan. Eric found a loophole. Howard is off. Oh my God, if he didn't tell Howard about the loophole, he might have actually helped his situation a little bit. ETM is deep state. He really is. He's like a spy. ETM has a mole. Is it Stutcho's mole? So many moles on the Stern Show. ETM fights back. A Shuley and ETM tag team. Worst threesome ever. Howard talks over ETM. Mini Stalker. ETM touche. With his joke back at Artie. That's a touche. Because Artie had nothing. He goes, all right, touche. And TTMF. Ta-ta motherfuckers. Call 128 in the books. All right. So, pounding through these goddamn Sanjaya calls. And are we ready for 129?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Hello, Eric.
Morning.
Well, I don't know. Looks like Sanjaya.
Sanjaya's getting more popular.
See, here's the thing, though. I think that he could be out this week. Because look at how... No. Gwen Stefani and No Doubt are really popular. He murdered one of their songs.
I thought he did a good job.
Nobody did a good job, Eric.
Compared to the others.
You would think that the fans of Gwen and No Doubt are going to say, oh, no way, vote him out.
Eric, wishful thinking.
Yeah, they're not going to vote for anybody because everybody murdered the No Doubt song.
Eric.
There was only 3 of them, counting him.
Eric.
I just got to say, Fred was like, no, Eric, none of them were good. And then 2 seconds later, you could just see him looking around, and then he hits the Eric sound where the music starts for Eric. So Fred's up there like multitask murdering Eric.
Sanjaya is going to be your next American Idol.
I hope not.
Get ready to say it.
He's already going out on the tour.
Yeah, that's shitty.
He's going to be a bigger star than the winner. If he doesn't win, he'll still be a bigger star.
You know what Beth and I decided? If we get another bulldog, we're naming it Sanjaya. Honestly. We're not shitting you.
See?
That poor dog.
Well, just know one thing, Eric. You're not part of our movement. You decided to be the outsider. You could have been part of the fun.
Yeah, and as you heard yesterday, I don't need to be a part of your movement in order to go to the show.
Well, go.
Do whatever you want.
They're going to let you go once, and nobody's going to talk to you every show and put you on the air and get your views of what the contestants just did. We were going to make you one of the judges.
Simon would have known your name had you joined.
This is like the 9th time they keep rubbing it in. Like, we keep hearing him like, we would have made you a star. Like, that had to have driven him kind of insane.
Oh, yeah.
When you really think about what Eric wants, it's right what he wants. Oh, my God, there it is in front of him, and they're taking away from him every day. And it's got to be painful for the little guy. So they're building up a little resentment, I think, in Eric, which comes back later.
Find our movement.
Besides that guy Jason, I have 2 other ins into the show.
They won't get you on the air.
Johnny and someone else that I'm not going to name.
Good luck.
Johnny.
Hey, Wolf.
Hey, Eric. I voted well over one.
Hey, Wolf is Wolfie, who now works for the Howard Stern Show. This was
he does?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he still does, I think. But you remember Wolf? Like, he started as Wolf, and then it was Wolfie, and he eventually took basically Shuli's job with the Wack Packers when Shuli left. So
and
it's kinda like,
also did crazy interviews, taking kind of John's job also.
he filled all holes, yes.
100 times. You're screwed. Sanjay is my next American Idol.
Gee, nice that you have time to waste.
You're the kid that watches it every single week. I'm just voting to ruin your fun.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't start voting till last week.
Well, whatever. It's screwing your head up.
Yeah,
now.
you didn't want Sanjaya in the tour, and he's in the tour.
We love it.
Howard, what's the strategy for next week? You know, it's kind of out of sight, out of mind. We really.
Well, I think that people now know they need to vote for Sanjaya.
But I think you ought to leave some recorded messages and, continue to remind people.
To vote for Sanjaya.
Who the hell really listens to master tape? I mean, come on.
A lot of people. If it's 2 people, they'll be voting for Sanjaya.
A lot of people said to me on Friday last week they were just laughing about us.
Eric, if you want to, you can tell the people not to vote for Sanjaya now. I'll give you 30 seconds to make your appeal. Go ahead.
Please stop voting for Sanjaya. The kid does not have any talent whatsoever.
That's it? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
He's pitiful. And it's becoming a mockery to this.
Hey-oh, he said it. It's becoming a mockery.
You know why this is funny, right, Casey?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
All
yes, I do. But it's to hear Eric say it's becoming a mockery might be the greatest thing Eric ever did. It's so funny.
It's becoming a mockery to the show. I mean, it's
a show of a bunch of kids singing other people's songs. It's a mockery to that. It's destroying that perfection.
Now even did it a bit on last Saturday's show.
That's how big he is.
Well, go ahead. If you have any more to say, now's your chance.
I don't really have anything else.
I don't know if you can convince anybody with that argument.
That's right. You know what I'm going to do?
What?
I'm going to edit out the little part where he goes,
You know, not to vote. It's going to sound like vote for Sanjaya. See?
Now you're promoting Sanjaya.
I'm going to have you promote Sanjaya. Richard's going to start working on that. He's going to edit out the word stop. And it's just going to go, instead of saying, stop voting for Sanjaya, it'll be voting for Sanjaya. See?
Howard, is there any shot you can call in to Bubba or Pharrell next week, maybe on Tuesday?
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, just keep it going, because if you don't keep up with it, people are going to forget. I know that in Philadelphia you have strong support, but we definitely want to get this kid through.
All right, Wolfie.
Eric, could you give us one don't vote for Sanjaya?
Could you say, no, say...
Yeah, don't vote.
Don't vote for Sanjaya.
I'm not saying that again because, like you said, you do an edit.
I really thought he was going to fall for it.
You can't trick me.
It's going to be vote for Sanjaya.
This is completely off topic, Eric. I just love when you say this. Could you say I'm wearing my favorite PJ pants?
Yeah, what PJ pants are you wearing? I know you wear them to work.
Actually, I do sometimes. I never called them PJ pants.
Phil, you're on the air.
That's
hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hey, I voted for like an hour last night. I got through 20 times, but it wasn't consistent. I kept getting busy signals. I'd get through, then I'd have like 5 minutes of busy signals.
Me too.
Oh, good.
But I got through 20 times.
There you go, Eric.
We're coming, Eric. We're going to do this.
I got through to Lakeisha a lot more than that, so...
Yeah, that shows you no one's voting
Nobody's
for
voting for her.
You know why you're doing Sanjaya a favor? Because I don't watch this show ever, and I know he's the only one I know.
He's the only one who looks like
30 years later, still talking about Sanjaya. Artie's so right.
an idol.
You know, and I'm
He's very
sure
important to the
there's a
show.
bunch of construction workers that know who he is now, too. I mean, he's famous.
See, Eric? Sanjaya's going to win.
Howard.
Hey, wait, Sanjaya's on the phone. Hold on. This is an exclusive, Eric. I'll let you talk to him.
Yeah, right.
Sanjaya?
Eric, it's Sanjaya. What the fuck are you talking about, you stupid-ass midget?
Oh, give me a break, high pitch. Go away.
It's Sanjaya. There's no high pitch.
It's Sanjaya for real.
I'm going to win. You're going to deal with me on American Idol. You're a stupid-ass midget.
Who's high pitch?
High
This is
pitch.
Sanjaya.
High pitch. Here's a clue to you. You sound... Every time you try to do an impression, you sound exactly like high pitch.
It's no high pitch.
Eric just getting the joke.
Midget. I'm going to win American Idol. Vote for Sanjaya.
No, it's Sanjaya, Eric. I wouldn't fool you. It does sound like high-pitch Eric, I'll agree.
But that's how Sanjaya sounds on the phone.
Right.
And Eric, thank you for explaining that joke we've been doing for 6 years.
Sanjaya, thank you.
You're very welcome, Howard.
All right,
Way
thank
to
you.
get the joke, Eric. Yes, right on top of things.
Yeah, it's his accent.
Howard.
Yes.
As I was trying to say, when you were talking about the one that's got the big shoulders, it's interesting you mentioned linebacker, her father. And Artie, I don't know why you don't vote for her. Her father was an ex-Giant football player. You're a big Giants fan.
Well, I'm not...
That's not the one they're talking about, though. You're talking about the white chick who's the rocker. She's the one that looks like a linebacker.
No,
He's talking about the tall...
No, I'm talking about the one that looks like a linebacker is the tall...
was her father a linebacker?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a linebacker, a cornerback.
A cornerback?
Yeah.
Well, she should be thin. Cornerbacks are thin.
No, corner.
Cornerbacks are thin. I gotta be fast.
I have a question for Artie. Is there one thing you've always wanted to do with a woman but could never make it happen? This could be your chance. What's that fantasy?
One thing I've always wanted to do?
Not crush her.
You're emotionally, I can be hard on a girl. You're right, Howard.
Can I tell you something, though? I don't think it's about...
It worked. Hey,
I can hear it so loud. It's so awesome. Yes.
I think that's a really funny look into Eric's brain. We've talked about this so many times about he always has an agenda, and just the whole reason that he went on a Howard show was we think that it was because he thought that white knighting for Kelly Clarkson was going to get him a date with Kelly Clarkson. Yeah. Did you hear what he just told? What he just told Artie was, I don't know why you don't vote for her. Her father played for the New York Giants. And it's like that. I'm kind of surprised they didn't jump on that, because that is a really weird thing to say when he is defending the integrity of voice talents here. You know, like maybe they just didn't want to point out the hypocrisy because he's an idiot. But the hypocrisy of saying, that you're ruining the show because it's supposed to be voted on talent and judged on talent. Artie, why didn't you vote for her? Because her dad played for the New York Giants. It's him totally being a hypocrite. But maybe you just let shit like that slide because he's a goofball.
Also, Eric swinging wildly. Like, why don't you vote for this guy? Vote for this. She's a linebacker. The Giants. Vote for her. He just wants them to vote for anyone else. So he's just reaching. He's just reaching. Kind of.
It's reaching. It's reaching.
No logic.
Yeah, exactly. It's reaching. It's no logic. But also, I'm kind of surprised Artie's response wasn't because I don't watch the fucking show, and I don't care. But whatever.
I think Artie has at this point. Artie, was doing things where like he had to kind of sacrifice a little self-preservation and kind of fake that he was into maybe some things like for Howard that he wasn't into, just so he could go off into the bathroom and do the Artie things that he really wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And so I sense a lot of that in Artie too. And some of the times it really feels like Artie would rather do something else, but he's doing some of the content just to sort of appease, the boss.
True.
Which, yeah. Because Howard or Artie would not be doing Sanjaya content on his own, and so he's sort of like, all right, we'll do this, but at some point even Artie's like,
But that is kind of I don't know what you'd call it, the content that is made to appear one way, but is going another, whatever word that is, shot and fraud, but where we know Artie doesn't want to do this, and when he's doing it, that is the joke,
Yeah, but even
comedy,
I think,
content, I should say.
But like as Artie said, thanks Eric for telling us the same. We've been doing the joke for 6 years. Like to him, it's like not even a joke anymore. It's like the joke takes a little effort. This for Artie is just like, as easy as it can get, which makes it, it's still work, but his heart isn't in it anymore like it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
I'd agree.
Just for Sanjaya. Like, get on like any other subject, but even with the balloon stunt, he petered out at the end. Like, Artie's just sort of there to give the everyman's response to this sort of nonsense. And he really always did. He kind of held him to that standard, which, that's why the show thrived with some limitation. Limitation makes things thrive. Here we go.
Doing what, Eric?
Weight-wise, too.
What?
Weight-wise, too?
You're very uninteresting when you're not talking about American Idol.
Put your PJ pants on and go to bed.
Hey, Eric, wait. Jeff the Drunk has something to tell you. Go ahead and tell him, Jeff.
I voted 161 times.
That's right.
161 times. Remember that might be on a quiz.
Yeah, how many six-packs did you finish in that time?
None.
I don't believe that.
And he finished 0 6 points. You'll never get that on.
Eric, he's on his way to becoming a carpenter.
No, I'm not.
All right.
I'm doing some drywall.
Yeah, I got it. You know what? Hey, call back, Jeff. I want to ask you about that carpenter business. Eric, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll find out if Sanjaya won. We'll talk about it tomorrow on the air.
He better, because I voted.
Yeah. All right.
But just real quick, the only skill I could think that Jeff the Drunk would be good for, beer tasting.
A beer taster. All right, Eric. Thank you.
Well done, Eric.
Listen to the playback, Eric. I think you're going to find that got a big laugh. You just didn't hear it.
Yeah, there's nobody here to laugh. Beer taster.
Hey, beer taster! Should have been the goddamn title. But it's becoming a mockery. Anyway, call 129 is Electra.
In the box.
In the box! That's right. The morning after the performance. The Sanjaya performance. ETM sent Seacrest an email. ETM will not log on to AOL. ETM is a full on. What? Did I already read these? No. Yeah, these are wrong.
I think you might have gotten these mixed up with something else. There was no.
Damn it!
Bed skit.
No, listen. Every once in a while, you skip some stuff. So it'll be at the end of the next one, and then we'll read this one later, whatever. We're dancing at the end. It'll be fun. Are you guys ready for call 130?
Let's do it.
Does any of this stuff really matter?
All right.
He talked about Sanjaya.
Yeah, exactly.
There you
Again. This one's a little longer, but we get into a lot of stuff here. We learn a lot about Eric and... who does or does not wipe his ass. Here we go.
You ready? Eric.
I was wondering when we'd get to this.
Hello, Eric.
Good morning. Please vote for Sanjaya.
Well, you finally came to your senses.
No, you guys cut that.
No. I didn't cut anything. You just said, please vote for Sanjaya.
Richard did it. I
No.
never said that.
Thank you for jumping on board.
No, Robin.
No.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Stop saying it, Eric.
Eric.
You're too enthusiastic.
You're obviously joining our movement. You realize you were wrong.
I'm not joining your movement. Sorry to say. Please vote for Sanjaya.
So you said it again. I just heard it.
Please stop playing that.
Please stop playing what?
That clip.
What clip?
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Man, he's more into it than any of us.
Yeah, he can't stop.
We're going to vote for Sanjaya.
All right, already.
We're voting.
It was great. I'm watching last night.
Oh.
I actually fell asleep and I TiVoed, so I woke up at like 1 in the morning. I guess that motherfucker won. And not only...
Hey, real quick, I want to clarify. So this is after Howard had gone on vacation, so another week has gone by, correct?
No, so you remember Eric says this week, we vote, and then next week you're off on vacation.
Right.
So this was the call they just mentioned. They said, all the performance. You remember Fred said, all the performance was terrible. And so this is the result after the result show. And so he basically got, he stakes. He sticks around.
Got it.
Yeah. He wasn't even in the time. That was a big sigh, Electra. Are you okay? I heard that sigh.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I thought it was muted. Sorry. Oops.
that was a Sanjaya sigh. That was a Sanjaya sigh. You know what I'm trying to say. It doesn't
Now, like the presidential election, I can't go to sleep until I know.
It's so great. In fact, some people are saying American Idol likes it because they felt this season would have been very lame, and that now that this is happening, everyone's tuning in. They're getting record high numbers.
Absolutely. I'm watching, and I didn't watch last season.
Eric, did you like that song from Gwen Stefani?
I guess I'm not too much of a fan of her music.
No, Eric, not a fan of Gwen Stefani. That's surprising to me.
What?
You know
It's
why?
horrible taste, then.
Nope. You know why? Go ahead, Luigi.
BANANAS?
Nope.
I don't know.
What does
That
what
was
is
my
Eric's
guess also.
What's Eric's
she does not have
value?
big boobs.
That's it. Electra got it. Electra got it.
Got it.
She is the queen of
Part
the
of
flat
the
chest.
itty bitty titty committee.
She's the queen. She's the queen of the flat-chested women. Eric's nemesis.
Yeah.
So that's keep that in mind when he's like, I don't like her, because if she had cans, oh my god.
I'm watching, and I didn't watch last season.
Eric, did you like that song from Gwen Stefani?
I guess
I
not
guess.
too
I mean, if she had tits, it'd be way
She
better.
has
yeah.
small breasts.
much of a fan of her music.
But you're turned on by her, right?
She looked good last night, definitely.
Did you watch the show in your PJ pants?
No.
What do? You wear your regular clothes when you're watching Idol, and then you
Or
change,
do you dress up?
and then you change into PJ pants afterwards?
Well, I went out for a little while last night to do some things, so I still had my...
What are you doing?
I had to go out and get some things from the grocery store.
You shop your own groceries? That's good.
Why do you do that?
Hey, he shops his
But
own
you have
groceries.
people?
Yeah, doesn't somebody have to go with you? You might as well just
This be a
stand
whole
there.
production. Yeah, did someone go with you?
Yeah, my roommate.
Oh, so you help. I would think you get in the way.
I would just say, why don't you go?
Yeah. You'll probably get it done much faster.
What, you have a
guy,
roommate, so
maybe
you
he
just
wants
live
to
with...
leave the house.
I thought you lived with your parents.
No, he moved into this apartment, remember?
Oh, wow. How hip.
God, fat ass, you're behind.
And I think the roommate gets to live there for free as long as he, wipes Eric's ass and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have an ass wiper?
No.
He calls that a roommate.
Do you have...
No. Real quick, just a reminder. There's Jan. Hi, Jan. Hey, everyone.
Hey, now.
Hey, Jan.
Hey, hi, Jan. How you doing? I hope we got those teeth fixed for you. He had some sort of GoFundMe for the teeth. I hope he got them fixed. Teeth suck.
Have a guy, is he insanely tall to offset you or something?
Eric,
No.
Eric, doesn't the guy get to live there for free as long as he like does shit for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, how much is the rent? I'll write a
Not
check
what
right
you
now.
said.
What does he have to do for you?
Cook and clean and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a wife?
No.
Yeah.
Do you fuck him, too?
No.
Oh, he fucks you?
Wait a
No,
second.
neither.
Eric wants to say something, so I'm going to let him say it.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Wow, that's major.
I'm glad you changed your mind.
Turning him means that everybody's coming over.
Yeah. Everyone loves the
Oh,
movement.
I haven't.
See, Eric, Robin knows a lot about Idol and popular music. She's a regular maven.
Yeah, she didn't even know that Dancing with the Stars has only had one member of its Inc. The one that was guy that won Drew Lachey, 98 degrees.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Because she's
It
not
was
effeminate like you.
stupid boy bands. I don't even care about them.
No, you're right. She should know that.
One is just like the next to me.
Oh, come
Boy
on.
band.
You should have known that. You want to be an
Showed
expert.
up on Robin.
What?
I'm sure it showed up on robinswrong.com.
I'm sure it did too.
Who do you think she is, Luke?
Robinswrong.com, a website that used to be devoted to everything Robin got wrong on her news. And it was actually quite a bit, which was crazy. But, you know, it was a real news. Do you remember Robin's Wrong?
I remember hearing about it.
Yeah.
What was it?
Basically, a bunch of trolls started trolling Robin. They created a website, and they put every time she got like the most minute fact wrong about anything, they would write it down. So it's just a list of things they got wrong. And Eric definitely heard about it, and you know, bludgeons her with it whenever he can. Yeah. So that's robinswrong.com. Not there anymore. Not there anymore. There is no satire surrounding that show anymore.
Lou Pearlman? Hey, Eric, I'm curious now. You got me fascinated. How often do you and your life mate fuck?
Oh, stop it, Artie. The guy's handicapped. Got to have somebody there to help him. You guys good? You worked out a deal.
Hey, Artie, at least if I had sex with a woman, I wouldn't crush her.
That's
When's
true.
the last time you had sex with a woman?
Never.
That is what they call a let in tennis. That is when you just serve the tennis ball right into the center of the goddamn net. You can't set him up for a better joke than you told, Eric.
Oh, stop it, Artie. The guy's handicapped. He's got to have somebody there to help him. You guys good? You worked out a deal.
Hey, Artie, at least if I had sex with a woman, I wouldn't crush her.
When's the last time you had sex with a woman?
Never.
Wow, I never had sex with a woman because I'm handicapped. Wow.
Well, at least I wouldn't crush him if I did.
Well, you let me know when you fuck abroad. We'll talk about it.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Okay, we're voting.
Hey, Ramon, what do you want to say?
Okay, we're going to
K.
stop here on
Ramon.
K. Ramon real quick and say, thank you so much for Looney Tunes Critic.
Looney
for
Tunes
$5.
Critic. Thank you.
Don't listen to them, Luigi. Awesome show sucks. You want a great two-match sketch show? Key and Peele is my shit. Key and Peele's good. I like Key and Peele. But awesome show is awesome.
Thank you, Looney Tunes Critic.
I never said that it sucked or whatever, but I'm just saying I don't get it. I'm sure there's a place for it in the world.
I would start you at Tom Goes to the Mayor.
I'm okay with not starting with anything, but
No, you will start and you will watch all the Tom Goes to the Mayor. I will send you a link to one Tom Goes to the Mayor and just watch it. And if you don't like that, because that's how I got into Tim and Eric. I didn't just dive into the weirdness. I started with a little cartoon and it was like, oh, this is fun. What else do they got? Oh, that's weird as fuck. I love it. But it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not most people's
including mine. It is not my cup of tea.
Well, we have to get you a sense of humor. That's what we're here for. We're here to get. This is actually, you think it's unboxing Eric Nacker? No, it's giving Luigi a sense of humor. Yay! We're trying. It's hard. It's uphill. Oh my god.
I understand that it has a place in this world. Just not for me. I don't get it.
All right. Back to the car.
I'm sick and tired of hearing this little every fucking morning.
Oh, so Gay Ramon calls in and immediately drops like 10 F-bombs. So there's a little editing going on there. 10.
He's on his side. He's in love with that little other Sanjaya.
I agree with you, Gay Ramon.
What would you do to Sanjaya, Gay Ramon? He's hot, right?
Oh, my God. He's got to have the sweetest pink butthole. So fucking... Oh,
how creepy.
Who ever heard of a sweet pink butthole?
You know, I wanted to ask you guys something.
Oh, man, when they opened up for Train in 2008, sweet pink butthole.
Oh.
It was a revelation.
Never seen one of those on a guy.
I wanted to ask you, I want to know if you agree with this. Beth said something on The View that I thought was interesting. She said that he was sort of androgynous.
Yes.
Like,
For a young girl.
Her point was
is that true? I don't...
All right, I just want you to put this in your head before we go any further. Remember how homophobic Eric is, right? This is something that we've learned through the calls.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Now, how do you think he's going to react to Gay Ramon? Right? Like, if he doesn't act just normal, then something's up, right? So how do you think he's going to act?
I don't think he's going to act very nice.
Normal? Just everything's normal? He's just, oh, whatever, I don't like this guy. We've heard him with Jeff the Drunk. We've heard him with other characters, with Sal and Richard, and it's always an annoyance. He's annoyed. Oh, you.
Maybe he's going to, either he's going to ignore him and just not even acknowledge that he exists, or he's going to be kind of a dick.
And either would say what?
And say what?
And either of those choices would say what about Eric?
Oh, that he's homophobic.
He's definitely homophobic.
But what drives that homophobia? It's sort of what I'm getting at here. I think what's happening here with Gay Ramon is that he's never been this close to the dark secret in his own life. And what would happen if you ran
I think it's because he's never had sex, though. I think he's just nervous that he is
He's
gay 'cause
jealous.
He's never had sex. Yeah, maybe jealous.
Maybe
or
I'm
just
gay.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm gay because I haven't had any sex.
That's awesome. I never put that together. He's nervous about he could be gay, Luigi, because he's never had sex. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Weren't you a boy? And weren't you like, oh no, I haven't had sex, so maybe I'm gay? No, that's not how.
No, because I was constantly searching for it, just getting turned down.
Any hole. All right, so I wanted to keep all that in mind with how he reacts now to a sweet Gay Ramon who has said nothing but sweet pink buttholes to everyone. Here we go.
I never saw.
She was saying that a lot of people are voting for these little girls because they're not afraid. It was that whole thing I was talking about the other day, how little girls who are 12, prepubescent girls are afraid of men with body hair, anyone that looks like a man. And what appeals to them is like the Bobby Shermans and the David Cassidys and the boy bands, because they're not threatening. They look like young boys. So Sanjaya, while he can't sing, they like him because he looks like someone who would be safe.
He wouldn't hurt them.
What would that little kid do to him?
Eric, what would you do to
Eric, what would you do? Eric, let's say you were alone with Sanjaya. He's totally nude, tied up in your bed. What would you do to him?
Nothing. Go in the damn direction. I'm straight, you dumb fucking Gay Ramon.
Gay Ramon, what would you do to Eric if you had him like completely nude?
Oh, I would bend him over my lap and I smack that little sore ass of his.
Hey, jackass. Is this what happened last night? I asked somebody to help me ask a female former contestant of American Idol out on a date.
Hey, Ramon, what would be really hot is converting a straight midget to a gay midget.
Ooh. I can do that. I can do that in 5 minutes hour.
How would you do it?
Oh, please leave me alone with him in a room. 2 seconds, he's gay.
I agree with Gay Ramon. I think he could do it.
Yeah, I can do that.
You would have Eric the gay midget?
Oh, please do it. Please do it.
Eric the gay midget.
Eric the homo midget. I love it.
What would you do? You'd blow him?
Who, Eric?
Yeah.
No, I haven't blown me.
Wow.
Oh, Eric.
Would you use Eric to fuck someone else? Would you strap Eric on?
Hey, Eric, Gay Ramon's saying if he was alone in a room with you, within minutes you'd be blowing him.
Oh, for sure.
Not a chance in hell.
So angry.
Oh, Eric, don't be a little homophobe. Come on.
Hey, Ramon.
Yeah.
Give Eric some phone sex right now.
Eric.
He does it, I'm hanging up. Bye.
What a little homophobic midget.
Give him a little love talk.
Eric, hey, Eric, suck on my dick, Eric.
Oh.
Is Eric there?
He's there.
He wants it.
He hung up, I said.
Are you there, Eric?
Yeah.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
So Eric hung up. So Eric is very angry at the gay man. Just super aggro at the gay man. And then, you're going to do... different, right? No, different version of Eric, right? Like a little more angry.
That was kind of gay grapey. It was not nice.
Yeah, no, Eric's like, he has never responded so quick to something they ever said. Eric, he's going to have gay sex. If he does that, I'm out of here. Like, he was on it. I didn't edit that.
If I was him, I would have hung up too, for sure.
Yeah, so he hung up, and then oh my God. When he calls back.
All right, Ramon. Thank you.
I gotta go. Bye. Love you.
That was a great call by Ramon. Thank you.
Ramon checking in.
Who would have known today the argument would have been between Eric and gay Ramon?
You never know how the show's going to turn out.
Oh, that was great. But Sanjaya, and I'm noticing that I don't think the other contestants like him.
Oh, they have to hug him and stuff, and they're just so pissed.
But they don't, like they hug each other, they hold.
Oh, so do my co-hosts. Hold
hands when it's time for them to learn their results. And Sanjaya just stands there and then he sits down. Nobody really congratulates him or shows him any affection.
No, come on. They're pissed. Steve, you're on in Philadelphia.
Hey, Eric, I'm taking your advice, dude.
You're voting for Sanjaya?
Please vote for Sanjaya.
I mean, American Idol's got...
I was really looking forward to kicking your ass in wrestling trivia, but I guess that's off now since you're converted.
Yeah, Eric's not...
Last night, I'm upstairs and my wife's downstairs watching it, and Sanjaya is safe, and I scream, yeah, from upstairs, and she goes, it's a shame, because now they're going to vote somebody off because you motherfuckers keep voting for Sanjaya.
We're splitting up a lot of households.
I know, but it's so funny. I mean, I not only was he voted in, but he wasn't even in the bottom three.
He's way safe.
Listen to this. I got a letter from a guy. It goes, hey now, Howard. I personally voted for Sanjaya. Now, this guy's not kidding. 14,000 times last night.
How did he do that?
Each call was confirmed. If this guy doesn't make the cut, the fix is definitely in. I would love to share with you how I voted so many times, but I don't really want to tip off the Idol show as to what I'm doing, since as the contest gets more competitive, I plan to vote 50 to 100,000 times per show for him.
Make him number one.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Yeah. So I'm not...
That spam voting is probably what cost him. In the end, they just counted all his votes and just used that as an excuse to be able to kick him off.
No, but you were allowed to spam vote. That was part of the thing. You could vote as many times as you wanted, so you could call in
hundreds of thousands. If this
sure,
guy
you
figured
could,
out
as long as you could get in, because they only left the lines open for a certain amount of time.
I don't know. That sounds fishy.
I'm not going to even talk to this guy. I don't want to jinx his system.
I think the American Idol show should love it, and I just always base it on the fact that I'm actually curious to watch it now.
But you know what's great?
I want to see what the kid looks like.
What's making it fun, this is turning into great promotion for our show, and it's like really, kind of snowballing. People are getting in on it. Oh, hey, what is it, Eric?
That really fucking...
All right, Eric is back. So
I remember this really well. He was angry. Yeah.
Yes, very, very. Eric comes back and he's been stewing.
Really, kind of snowballing. People are getting in on it. Oh, hey, what is it, Eric?
That really fucking pissed me off, you big nose piece of shit. Don't you ever fucking do that again.
What?
I am a straight man.
Midget.
Midget.
So what? So if you were really straight, then why are you so offended when a gay guy comes on to you if you're secure?
Because I am.
Maybe he stirred up feelings.
What, you are insecure?
I am.
No, I'm not, dumbass bitch.
Dude,
he has never been this on fire. He's never been this on fire. You do not. So homophobic. It was one of his paramount values.
Gay will get you thrown out of the mafia. You better be careful. Frado hears about this.
We got a gay godfather.
You're a fairy godfather.
How do you know you're straight? You never had sex.
So what?
You don't know.
They hear that voice. So what?
Well, it is bad, though. I mean, I know men that have been hit on by gay men, and they friggin' just decked them. People don't put up with that. It's not.
That really is ridiculous.
Yeah, take the compliment and the hand job. It's just a hand.
I have been hit on by men before,
mouths.
And I gotta say, I was very flattered.
Yeah, some people that are secure in their sexuality can handle it.
Right.
I once got hit on by a guy in front of my wife.
Oh yeah.
I bet you did.
It was I was at a party with a lot of gay people, and literally this guy started talking to me, and I was just like, oh yeah, hey, like I thought he was just like, I thought we were carrying on a conversation. It was kind of a professional environment for me. And then my wife was like, oh hey, did you try this pasta or something like that my friend was serving? And this guy literally goes, I'm sorry, are you two together? And I was like, yes. And he was like, oh. And like got like a stink face. And I was like, he was hitting on me.
So let's recap.
Yeah,
you were at a gay man's party, and everyone's gaydar went off. And all right.
I was with my wife.
Yeah, and the man who was there didn't think you had a wife. Didn't think
exactly. That's pretty much it. It was just like, hey, so how do you know? Like talking to my friend, how do you know him? And I was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. Like it was quasi professional for me, and like I knew this person through a business relationship, and then he was just like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And then my wife was like, oh hey, did you? Because they were serving food, and she was like, did you try this? I was like, oh no, I haven't had that yet. And this guy, I mean, full on went into bitch mode. Are you two together? Like he was hitting on me. Like basically, I've been investing time in this. And like I cracked up, but I was flattered.
He had a fantasy for your sweet pink asshole already worked out.
I did kind of make a joke about that later. I was like, he wanted to fuck me.
With the pictures I've seen of you, passed out on a rug. Maybe he saw that picture. Oh my God! You know what the gay men would do? Put that picture on Grindr. Make a Grindr account. Make that
No. I've been told that I am quite the bear.
Oh, this is the Baba Booey thing. You remember when they put Baba Booey on Grindr and he got a lot of love from the gay community because he was bear-like tendencies as well?
Yes.
Electra. Yes. Because I will not do it. Will you make a Grindr account, and then we use that Luigi picture that we all love, and and then we can get responses and we can play them on the show, and we can see and we can see what sort of men are into a man that's passed out on a rug with an open steak next to that.
And am I allowed to use that picture, Luigi?
I'd really prefer you didn't.
Oh, come on!
Okay, then I'll make an AI version of that.
Hold on.
I'm going to send you a better picture to use.
Oh, you want me to use your face picture? Okay.
Yeah, no. If you're going to use a face, yeah, show us. Guys, if you have a Tinder or a Grindr profile already, just share that with us, and we'll just use what you already got, Luigi. Hey. Much easier, but that would be fun. People, would you like that? Would you like because we all know Luigi's a happily married man, would never do that. What are you sending me?
What is this? Oh, perfect! It's his cartoon character with a heart, a rainbow heart.
That works.
GIF.
Electra. There's gotta be some spot. Okay, quit watching it. There's gotta be some spot on there where you could put your dirty cock pics, and so instead of a dirty cock pic, we'll put that carpet pic, and then so when you share to other men the dirty cock pic, you share the carpet pic. So he doesn't know it's there. Hold on, did I tell him to earmuffs, Luigi? Earmuffs. Hold on. Okay, now back. All right.
He looks mad. Look at his face. He looks very angry.
I was looking at more pictures to send.
He's sending us so many gay pictures. Great.
So many rainbows. I love it.
He's literally
my
like
new
every
Grindr account. I have a feeling I'm going to be traumatized by this experience, but I will do it anyway for the show.
You should put his face over
this. If you can put this picture I just sent y'all, if you could put this on the air, that would be pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And then make sure you put his face, his cartoon face, anywhere there's an asshole or cock and balls, because that would be hilarious on the picture if we just look and it's just like 5 of his faces. From the dates that he would get from this Grindr account that we're going to set up for Luigi, because he is a bear, and we're going to get him some, what are they called? The things that go with bears.
Pups.
I don't know. Okay, that's a gay test, and you lose, because you win.
I know. I have a lot of gay friends.
Well, good.
All
He
right.
knows these things.
All right, back to the call.
Oh, wait,
Eric
no,
would hate.
otters. Otters is what it's called. There's pups and otters.
Pups and otters. What is the difference between a pup and an otter?
I do not know. I didn't ask too detailed a questions.
Amyl, my guess, the difference is amyl nitrate.
Yeah,
Amyl
that's
nitrate, that
how
might
much
be
I
it.
know.
Might be
Here
it.
we go.
How do you know you're straight? You never had sex.
For what?
You don't know. You might get alone in that room with...
Maybe that's why he doesn't like Sanjaya. He's having
Makes you uncomfortable.
feelings.
You might urine cock.
No, I don't. Fat ass.
Well, we know you don't urine cock, so why would you be so
what's the
freaked
big
out?
deal?
Why don't you go with roll with the punches, dude? If Ramon said he wanted to fuck me in my pink little hole,
I'd be complimented.
I'd be like, wow, great. I'm glad you want me, but I'm not into that.
I go, I'm not sure it's pink, but...
Like, you get so offended, you have to hang up. Like, dude, chill.
That makes you think about a guy.
It's almost like you got overly freaked out.
Yeah, you don't want anybody to know.
Thou dost protesteth too much.
Yeah. Would you be mad if I said on the air, hey, Eric, I'm going to turn you into a Chinese person? Would you be upset about that?
I can make you Chinese in 2 seconds.
No, wait. Would you be upset if I said that?
No, because you can't do that.
Okay. So if I said to you...
Eric's Picard was very, very jarring. I just looked up and was like, ah!
Oh, wow.
Make it so, number one. Yes. Engage.
That's a good one.
Engage.
I'm going to put you in the room with a Chinese guy who can turn you Chinese. Would you hang up on me?
No.
Okay. So I just said, Gay Ramon was on. He says, I'm going to go in a room with you and turn you gay, and you hang up the phone. What's that tell you?
Nothing.
It tells you think that's possible.
No, it's not.
Then why'd you hang up?
Because it just pissed me off that you were doing that.
We didn't do anything. We put somebody on the phone to talk to you.
Someone was attracted to you for once in your miserable life.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Well, I tell you what, until you vote for Sanjaya, every time you call in, Gay Ramon's going to call in and tell you what he's going to do to you.
So there.
What do you think of that?
I just hope that dumbass Sanjaya is gone next week.
You know, admit now for the first time on this radio station that now you believe Sanjaya could go all the way.
He can't.
Admit that you now feel there's a chance that he could go all the way. Admit it.
No.
You're worried.
Admit you're worried.
I'm not. He's not going to go all the way.
You didn't think he'd get into the final 10.
You said this wouldn't go more than a week. And now he was firmly in the top finalists last night. He wasn't even in the bottom 3, my man. And this is only growing, this movement.
It needs to stop.
What?
It needs to stop.
Oh.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
No. It's not going to stop.
We're not stopping.
Eric, we're corrupting the entire thing. Do you realize how fucking great this is? We're corrupting the entire thing. They have to come to us. They have to sit down with us. And I'll have a show where, like, Simon and Rain...
Oh, my God, Howard, again with this. He's obsessed with getting Simon in there and dictating terms to Simon and Paula. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we get it. You want to be that, and you eventually became that.
Andy and Paula come in, and the guy from Vote for the Worst will be...
Hold on. I have a picture to share that Luigi wanted me to share.
You can hit the bell, too. I mean, this bell is for everyone. Wait,
I feel that should be on our wall. Can we hang that on our wall behind us?
Sure. I even have another one that's a little more of a close-up on my face that I can send you.
Yes, it's gonna remain right there. That's a perfect spot for it.
And imagine this as a Grindr profile pic.
Imagine.
It
Yes,
would be
imagine,
great.
people. Stretch your mind to that. Outlandish. He's already got it made, people. He's got his... Where's your pride flag?
I'm working right now on some Gwen Stefani Eric pics.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, good.
Yes. We got another
This'll be
beaut
sexy.
coming. Another sexy lady is about to come up right now.
Be here, and we'll all be together in
We'll
the
have
room.
a conference.
But they're going to have to come here. And God is my witness. I would have made you a major part of American Idol, but you fucked up. So forget that. That's off the table. There's going to be a big picture of the whole crew here on stage at American Idol. Minus you. Because you didn't vote.
Like I said before, I don't have to vote in order to be able to go to the tapings and stuff like that.
We were talking about more than just getting to go to the tapings, you little nut. Can't you hear?
You would have been part of American Idol.
We were talking about a barbecue at Randy's.
I'm talking about front row seats every week and demanding that you be shown for at least 10 seconds, for at least reaction shots.
And not only that, we were going to have Ryan Seacrest going to you from time to time on various shows, talking to you to get your reaction.
But no, you couldn't have fun. You blew it this time.
Instead, we're locking you in a room with a gay Chinese guy.
Instead, you got to blow gay Ramon.
Nope.
Nope.
As I say,
You would have gotten more camera time than that 11-year-old girl. In fact, you would have been the 11-year-old girl.
You'd have been crying.
Didn't you see the woman? She was 13, not 11.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go. Nitpicking.
I hope Don Johnny Frato, the capo de tutto capo, doesn't find out you were flirting with a gay guy on these airwaves.
Hey, Jerry, you're on the air in Newark.
How you doing? Union. Eric, I hear that Sanjaya's, they're trying to get Sanjaya at WrestleMania. He's going to put on nice little wrestling trunks.
Yeah, I heard that, too. They're going to have Sanjaya at WrestleMania. Did you hear that, Eric?
Oh, God, I hope not.
Sanjaya's going to go to everything you love.
Going to ruin wrestling now.
You like to see him in those nice, tight little trunks, Eric.
No, I wouldn't.
Well, you were real mean to Robin. You called the F and D, and you shouldn't do that. Why do you do that, Eric? You're real ungrateful.
Yeah, we could get a big, we could take you to WrestleMania, and then Gay Ramon can blow you at WrestleMania while you're watching Sanjaya.
I got a great one. Hey, Eric, guess who's pitching opening day for the A's? Sanjaya.
He's throwing out the opening pitch?
He's pitching for the A's.
He's pitching.
That'd be
He's not
great.
throwing out the opening pitch.
I love you guys.
You know, everyone is having so much fun with this except for Eric. He can have fun. Siobhan, you're on the air.
Yeah, I
Siobhan,
want to
there's
tell
the
Eric that even I'm voting for Sanjaya, and I never vote.
And she doesn't have a phone.
And Siobhan has no money.
Yeah, and like I loved his ponytail mohawk.
The faux hawk.
Yeah, it was so awesome. And even though I wanted that fat guy to win, the one who looks like Mark Volman from Flo and Eddie,
Yeah.
I still voted for Sanjaya.
Of course. Hey, Eric.
Yes.
Here's what you and Gay Ramon would sound like when you have your gay sex, all right? I'm gonna.
Eric's like, I like that.
I got this for you. Ready? Are you ready? Eric.
I'm not going to say ready, jackass.
Okay, you sound ready to me.
You said ready. We have that, I said.
Rules are, I'm in charge. You're mine now. Understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some fun with you.
Hell yes.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Try to spoil you now, huh?
I'm not answering that question.
That's right, you're my boy, aren't you?
Yes.
Whoa. Like that?
Yes.
Huh?
No.
I gotta say, the first time I ever heard these tapes from Richard Christie, this shit horrified me. It was like a horror movie. The sounds that goes on in these gay porns, my God, man. Sounds like an attack.
I have to be like totally honest and say I wanted to see the visual because I was so concerned. Like
Yes.
I wouldn't say it like
Said
not
lifelike.
horrified, but I'm like, what is the visual for that? That sounds awful.
The noises like, so one guy's like, you're mine and I'm gonna take you, and the guy's like, oh, and you're like, what the hell just happened to the guy? We all know what happened to him, but I've never heard a woman make that sound, and my God, man. So like, how I just don't know how a penis could be in a mouth and then it makes that sound where you want to keep that penis in that mouth. That is not a good sound to keep your penis.
Sounded like waterboarding with a peen.
It sounds like you're stabbing someone in the eye.
Answering that question.
That's right, you're my boy, aren't you?
Yes.
Whoa. Like that?
Yes.
Huh?
Knocked it off.
Yes, it's choking on you. Yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Please your teeth. I said suck my I didn't say chew on it, right?
Yes.
But do it right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the defeated okay after he's been told not to chew on the man's cock. That's really where the joke lies. That's where the humor is. Good job, Sal.
What do you think? It's pretty good production. You and Gay Ramon.
Nope, never.
All right. Didn't turn you on a little bit?
Nope.
All right.
Didn't put a rise in your PJ pants?
I got to admit, this voting for Sanjaya thing is way successful and so much fun, and I feel bad for you that you can't enjoy it. I really do, and, you know, I wish you could be with us, but you're not. So they were going to do it.
Sanjaya has gotten so big, Ryan Seacrest says his name at the top of the show.
Yeah, oh yeah. Sanjaya is the show now. It's all about making Sanjaya the American Idol, so Simon will sit there like fucking dumbfounded. Now he'll know who runs the show.
People, if we can make it through Sanjaya, we can make it through anything.
The Howard Stern fans, not American Idol. We run the show. It's our show. We control the vote.
And we're keeping them honest because we know how much we're voting for Sanjaya. So there'll be no shenanigans with the vote.
That's right. We'll call for a full investigation if there's any shenanigans.
An accounting will be made.
Right.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
Oh. All right. Thank you, Eric.
Between Johnny Fratto and also Jason Adams and a certain former finalist from American Idol and her mom, I can get to American Idol and do whatever you say that you're going to do without having to vote for Sanjaya.
Let's see you do it.
Let's see. You would have had it all. You would have been on our show sitting right with Simon and Randy.
I haven't seen him at one taping yet.
Yeah. Nobody's done a damn thing for you. You were going to have it all, pal. Trust me. I'm the only one that's ever gotten you on television shows, in television shows. And you know that's true.
We've gotten you meetings. We did everything for you.
Other people promise you things. I know what I can do.
Yeah, you like to take credit for other people's work.
Okay. Eric goes in here on how, like, we all remember American Dreams. There's more to come of that, but Howard has done all, he's given him over $6,000, I think was the total. And so Howard has done a lot for Eric over the years and let him on the show, promote his horrible Idol wrap-up show. A lot of stuff. Of course, he's taken some ribbing, but Eric goes in.
You were going to have it all, pal. Trust me. I'm the only one that's ever gotten you on television shows, in television shows. And you know that's true.
We've gotten you meetings. We did everything for you.
Other people promise you things. I know what I can do.
Yeah, you like to take credit for other people's work. We know that.
What?
I'm going to fucking kill you. How did you get on the show American Dreams? Was it your amazing talent?
Done anything for him.
That sentence is crazy, right?
That is an insane sentence to say.
You're always doing work. People are doing it. That is maybe the craziest thing you ever said.
Your acting talent? You got on a major NBC television show because of Howard.
You guys...
Oh, yeah, you know, Eric has a short memory.
You didn't do that?
Jonathan Prince did that.
Who?
Jonathan Prince did it because of me.
Frog Prince Productions.
Yeah, and why did Jonathan Prince Productions do it?
I said Frog Prince Productions.
Who? First of all, get that fucking phone near your mouth. You can't hear a word you're saying.
Frog Prince Productions.
Where does he go? It's so fucking muffled that he just comes out and he's like, clear as day. Where is he?
It's like literally he's holding it's like he's holding the phone behind him and then remembers, oh, it's supposed to be on my ear and on my mouth.
I just imagine he like just falls into his own chest. His head just leans forward and it just gets pushed in. The receiver part just gets pushed into like his tit area and he's just like, ugh. And then they're like, wake up, and he's like, and he pulls his head back and then he can hear him again. Something's going on.
This is the name of his company. The guy's name.
Who cares?
And how did they find you, Eric?
From your show, where they paid for my wait or my hotel. And
yeah, why?
You're a nutcase.
You guys didn't pay for that.
Eric, I'm going to explain this to you. They put you on television because Howard Stern would talk about it. Otherwise, no one is interested in you. If we're not talking about it, they don't pay for you to go across the street.
He did a hell of a job promoting that on the Eat Show. He used...
Oh, Eric moved the goalposts immediately. Oh, you gotta love Eric. He's like, Howard didn't get me the job. Yeah, Eric, he got you the job. Well, he didn't promote it. I love that about it.
So much of that footage that they...
You got to be shitting me. Now you're pissing me off.
So now he did everything himself. You've never done anything for him.
You are ungrateful.
I know. I talked to Mr. Prince. He was not thrilled with the fact that you sent a camera crew there and then you didn't use a damn bit of the footage.
Yeah, no kidding, he wasn't thrilled because he's like, why am I wasting my time with you?
He wasted money on you.
Right.
I talked to Mr. Prince.
It probably would have done the show.
When's the last time Mr. Prince talked to you, Eric?
The show probably would have gotten a fourth season if he did a little bit better at promoting it.
That's not our job.
You hear that? You hear that? Eric just blamed Howard for the show.
He's pissing me off. I'm getting angry.
That's great. He's blaming Howard for American Dreams being canceled because he didn't promote it well, and they put all their Hail Mary eggs into the Howard Stern basket, and Howard dropped it on the ground. Eric, I love you, buddy.
Well, since I don't do anything and I take credit for everything, why do you need me? You're ungrateful. You really are.
And your arguments don't even make any sense.
You ungrateful little fruit.
Wow.
You're so bitter. This is ridiculous. I'm outraged by what you're saying.
You take credit for other people's work.
Yeah, you took credit for that whole WWE thing, too.
What WWE thing?
Fox, since 20 cents the Fox paid for my airline ticket.
He's such a nutcase.
And the driver.
We got it for you, you nut job.
Why should we pay if they have all that money and they want you there after we make you popular?
They did me a favor.
It's not who actually pays for the car.
What a dope. They're not paying for anything if you're sitting in your room by yourself.
All right. Everybody calm.
The one who buys the car is the one who got me into show business. The one who takes me to set. The one who gives me the Pepsi.
He's having a mental breakdown.
Gay Ramon really fucked up all his wiring. he's so angry he can't help it.
Calm down.
Here, take credit for other people's work.
Shame on you.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right, then I'll stop yelling.
Fine.
You're
If you're
starting
going to
to
go along with us on that, then I'll
Right.
stop yelling.
You're starting to get
I'm
annoyed
not.
with that.
Eric just said vote for Sanjaya.
Yeah,
All right, that's better.
okay.
All right, now you
Oh, I
get
didn't.
Jump on the
Please
band.
vote for Sanjaya.
Thanks, Eric.
Dennis in Kent, Ohio.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey Robin, Fred, and Fat Artie. Hey, I've watched Idol for 5 years, and I have never voted until this little fidget opened his mouth. I wish all he had to do was join the movement when Robin asked him to 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have voted, but, 75 times, 100 times, I really don't care, but...
You voted 75 times?
I
That's
voted
great.
75 times,
There
and I
you
voted
go.
100 times last week.
We have a guy who got through 50,000 times.
It's all because of Eric.
Yeah. We just love hearing you every week freak out that we can get this done. All right. Thank you, Eric.
So, Eric, Sanjaya will have...
By the way, on this call, I counted 8 goodbyes. Howard was like, all right, bye, Eric. And you just keep talking. And so 8 total goodbyes. I think we've heard 3.
You to think when he is the American Idol.
Please vote for Sanjaya. Please stop playing that clip. Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
Have a nice day.
And we really don't need you anymore. We have enough clips to make the Eric we want, who is pro Sanjaya.
Yeah, whatever, jackass.
I love you, Eric. All right. We'll see you soon, I hope, so we can tell you more about Sanjaya.
You know what? We should all get together to watch the final...
It's a forever goodbye.
I wish you lived in New York.
Because that's going to be a big night for us, Eric.
We'd have you at the party. While we were all celebrating, you'd be all blue.
Literally blue.
Right. All right. Thanks, Eric.
I hope to actually be at the finale itself.
Well, then you'll see Sanjaya take the crown.
I don't care. I'm not going to be there for that. Someone else that Jason told me, the guy that's trying to get me there.
What is happening?
His head is falling down. Like his head gets heavy on his neck and it just falls down. And he's like in his sweatshirt. And so his phone gets like all muffled. It's so
trip there.
What?
I swear, all I heard was...
Surprised you heard that much.
Sounds like a car that's dying.
Eric, if Sanjaya does become American Idol, will you acknowledge his title?
Nope.
Wow.
What happens?
If he is American Idol,
Or anything.
you will...
What?
Not buying his CD or anything.
Let me ask
I didn't
you
ask you that. I said, if Sanjaya is the American Idol, will you admit that he is the reigning American Idol?
Nope.
Wow.
Let me ask you something, Eric. What happens at the concerts? The American Idol winner is the headliner and he comes out last?
Yes.
Ah, that'll be great.
Wow.
He gets a bigger set than everybody else?
If Sanjaya does win, will you go to the American Idol tour when it comes to your town?
Nope.
Wow. Wow.
Please vote for Sanjaya.
All right. Thank
That's
you.
one more night of sitting at home.
He keeps saying goodbye and it never ends. Isn't that amazing?
It's a big night out. All right, Eric, let's see what happens. Maybe, maybe your dream will come true.
You know what? I feel like we shouldn't even leave. We need to constantly be vigilant and make sure that people remember to vote for Sanjaya.
That's right. Eric's banking on us not being here. All right, Eric, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
At least I don't have to put up with you next week.
Again.
What a nightmare you are.
He's going to have to go create a life. Thank you, Eric.
Bye.
Eric is very much against what we're doing with Sanjaya.
At least he doesn't have to put up with us next week.
I don't have to put up with you. I can pee in my bed in silence.
He is bed in silence. And that is call 130. PJ Electrify. Call 130 is...
In the books.
In the books. In the books. That's right. ETM now a fan of... Not a fan. I shouldn't say now a fan. God damn it. Not a fan of Gwen Stefani. ETM, but you might be. She might be dancing later. Everyone stick around. Unboxing After Dark. ETM shops for his own groceries with Jan. Jan doesn't wipe Eric's ass. Jan lives rent-free. He's not a wife. But he does. That is something that I didn't know. I forgot about that. Jan lives rent-free. All he has to do is take care of Eric. That's like part of his pay. Makes sense, obviously, but I never really thought about it. Robin's wrong.
That's the salary for a lot of caregivers.
Yeah, no,
Part
especially live-in. Yeah, live-in for sure. Because you don't need that expense.
Live-in caregivers.
Like, I'm taking care of you. I don't need bills to do that. Thank you. Please pay this expensive bills for my porn addiction. Thank you. All right. Robinswrong.com. Gay Ramon comes in flaming.
No, I did not think Gay Ramon sounded very flaming. He sounded just kind of like Artie.
Yeah, he doesn't lisp or
He doesn't come across as gay.
He comes across as Spanish, Latin, and so yes, they all come across gay. Hey, but gay phone sec makes Eric very irate, and he hangs up. ETM's homophobia just explodes on the air. ETM takes back American Dreams. Thank you, by the way, he took back the thank you, and so we have to take that off the list because we were like 21 thank yous. Now it's only 20. I mean, he's been on the show for 5 years. He's only said 20 thank yous. 130 calls.
Oh, so when Howard got him on the show American Dreams, now he's saying
now
you
he said,
always
I'm
take
taking
credit for everybody's work, Howard. Yeah,
and
so
he said
basically
it
that is like taking the thank you back.
Well, he said it specifically in there. I take my thank you back. And so yes, he took it back. Howard says goodbye a total of 10 times. It's amazing. And I think this is like a theme. I saw brother JP, I think, mention it. Where Howard had a hard time sometimes at the end when Eric would go, bye, he'd be like, all right, he'd just string him along. And so this was like the kind of the first taste of that. And also, ETM will not go on tour if Sanjaya wins, which we know didn't happen. But I still don't know if he went on that tour, so we still have some things to figure out. And those are the calls of the night, people. We did it. We did it. We were doing it. We did it. It is done.
I have a question.
Yes.
So Phil Q in chat says that Richard sends him the video. Was that the gay porn video that he sent to Eric?
Oh, I mean, if that's what he's talking about, that's a different story.
Yes.
Oh, it's a different story. Because I remember we talked about that before.
Yeah, we will. And it's going to become a very funny call.
It may be in one of the top 7. There's something that may be in the top 7 associated with that. Phil, you're prescient. A little foreshadowing from Phil Q. Does that Q stand for queer? Eric would hate you. I'm just saying. He was very homophobic. But I think that belied. I mean, he lived in San Francisco. His parents were conservative. He had money. I just love to know all these things about Eric. It just really paints out the picture for the man he was. No quiz this week, ladies and gentlemen. We want to build up some questions. And so, no quiz this week. But we will be returning with one next week. But what we do have is something else. Do you need a break, or are you ready for a little dance?
Let's dance.
All right, folks. So here's the thing: we need to dance, and so this is our little club, our little community, our little Eric club. So I thought, what better than if we had our own little club? Now, is this a total and direct ripoff of Dan Le Batard's club? Yes, but it's our club. So
whoever that is.
Yeah, no. I mean, he had a club. They used to do a thing. They did this like 10 years ago. I don't know if they do it anymore. But it's our club, and it's time to dance, bitches. So, people, let's dance. Guys ready to dance? Hold on, there's no music.
Dance.
All right, everyone, let's dance! Here we go.
I'm dancing. I'm dancing.
Woohoo! Now I'm going to stop dancing so I can talk a little here. And I'm going to turn this down a little. It's the first time. But we want to invite these people that were on the show to dance with us tonight. If you super chatted, if you're normal super... Oh, my God! What is that? If you normally are a super chatter, we'll get you in here. So, everyone, let's welcome... Oh, your head's cut off.
Louis China.
And I have no bottom.
You have
no
bottoms on.
Well, I wasn't complaining about that. I am
There we
complaining you're not dancing, though. You're not dancing. You got to dance, baby doll.
Dance
Dance.
for us, Louis China. Dance.
All right. Who's the first person we're letting in the club tonight?
I think it should be...
It's Andrea! It's our Maud of the Stars! Andrea's in here dancing with us! Dance, motherfuckers!
Awesome.
Dance, motherfuckers!
Andrea's dancing!
Andrea, welcome into the club,
I'm
Andrea!
Louigina!
No. Guys, keep dancing! You're gonna have to press the buttons to make this
I was
work.
so excited to see Andrea here dancing with us.
Yes, Andrea's here dancing with us. Ladies and gentlemen, not only Andrea, who else do we have here? Who is it? It's Gay Ramon! Gay Ramon's in the club! Gay Ramon's in the club!
Ramon!
He's dancing! Look, he's dancing with you, Lou.
What's up, Gay Ramon? I'm Louigina.
Oh, he's right on you, Louigina.
He's rubbing his thing on you there. Welcome to the club, everyone. Welcome, Andrea. We're gonna put you back here in the back.
That's so funny.
There's Andrea. Okay, you want to see who else is coming to the club? Come on, people, let's dance. The club. Let's turn up the music. Let's dance. All right, who else we got? Who else is in the club? Let's get him in the club. Who we got? Oh, we got the man of the hour, Sanjaya.
Sanjaya.
Sanjaya's in the club. Look at him all chill. Oh, that's a chill Sanjaya. He's just going to chill in the back there. We got Sanjaya in the club, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing it. We got Sanjaya. Oh, God damn. We got some slutty ladies. We got Sanjaya. We got Andrea. Who else is in the club tonight? Louigina. Welcome. Everyone.
Slutting it up.
BETH-O has joined the club.
Hey, BETH-O.
Oh, BETH-O. Behind Sanjaya.
No, she should be in front of Sanjaya.
Don't put her in the corner. Put her in the middle.
There
She's
she
much
is.
prettier than Sanjaya.
There she is, BETH-O. Hi, BETH-O. Thank you so much for coming in to the dance. And everyone, let's get crazy. We're doing it.
Who else we got?
We're dancing. We're doing it. It's the unboxing after dark.
I'm dancing in my skirt.
Yes, all right, who's next?
Just don't porn bomb us, okay, Louigina? I made that mistake once.
I'm doing my best.
No porn bombing, Luigi.
You're
No
trying
porn
to,
bombing.
I know you are. I knew it.
All right, who else we got in the club? Who's coming in to dance?
Who?
It's Gwen Stefani, the famous actress
Gwen
and
Stefani.
dancing singer. Gwen Stefani in the
yeah.
house.
I want to dance with Gwen.
P-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Yes, it's Gwen.
P-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We got some crazy ass people in this motherfucker. All right. Who else we got? We got anyone else? We normally would have some super chatters, but you guys didn't super chat, so you don't get in the party. You got a super chat to get in the party. Who else we got?
We got a super chat from Box Eating Dad.
Oh, well, he'll get in the party.
We'll get in the party next
But look at Shuli. Hey, Shuli.
Hey.
It's Shuli, everyone.
Oh,
Look
we
at
talked about Shuli.
It's like
Shuli, dance with me.
Look at this.
Yeah.
It's a weird, happy Jewish dance. I like it, Shuli. I like it. That's a good dance, Shuli. You are representing your people. Well, everyone dance. It's a dance party's unboxing after dark. All these people were mentioned on the show. Who else we got?
I'm
There's gotta be
moonwalking.
more.
Look, I'm moonwalking.
Oh, that's pretty good, Louigina.
Oh, I thought I smelled something. Siobhan is in the
Oh
building.
my God, it's Siobhan. Get her away from me. Get that thing away. Get it away.
Put her right next to Louigina.
Oh, now,
Right there.
Siobhan, what are you doing? You didn't bring legs, but you did bring a cut-off penis turned into a vagina.
Misplaced,
Siobhan, ladies and
misplaced vagina.
Misplaced. She
Put her
misplaced
right on
it.
Louigina's head.
Oh no. It smells terrible.
It does. We got to put you behind Gay Ramon. Woo, it's stinky over here. Everyone dance. It's a dance party. Unboxing After Dark. We got Gwen Stefani, we got Siobhan, we got Sanjaya, we got Beth Ostrowski, we got Gay Ramon, we got Shuli, and we got DJ Electra doing some break dancing. Me over here, I'm doing some hip hop dancing, and we got I think a trans over here. Cuts its head on there. Do we have anyone else?
I'm gonna do some salsa now.
Is there anyone else? Could there possibly be anyone else that could come in this party? Yes! The man, the myth, Eric!
Eric!
Midget! Look at him get down, people! Look at him get down! Woo! Everyone, let's do this!
He looks a little homeless in that picture, but that's okay.
It's okay, he just came from the set.
Yes, from the set of Fringe. From the set of Fringe. His head just blew up.
Get me out of here.
This is how we celebrate a great show, y'all. All right. I think that's it, everyone. That's all, because we had more, but no one super chat. And I saw your super chat in there. Thank you so much. I bought Seating Dad, but the thing, I didn't make you a person, so I can't bring you in. Like here's.
Oh wait, can I make a request?
Here's Delta Zero. I brought Delta Zero in.
Oh yay, that's who I wanted you to bring in. That was my request. Yay.
Oh, you gotta
Don't
put
let
it
us
behind
stop
all
you,
that.
Granny.
There we go.
Awesome.
All right, everyone, let's get down for a few minutes and we'll get out of here. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Uh-oh. I think we have one more knock at the door. Who's that?
Who is it? Who could it be now?
It's Doopa-Doopa-Doo! Dancing on Eric's lap. Look at Doopa-Doopa-Doo.
Doopa-Doopa-Doo.
Thank you, Doopa-Doopa-Doo.
And she actually just gave us another super chat. It says, great party, guys.
There it is. Doopa-Doopa-Doo.
Doopa-Doopa-Doo.
This is hard to do. I'm pressing so many goddamn buttons. All right, more dancing. Thank you, everyone. This is.
Where's the music? Do you want me to put it on?
Did the music stop?
Yes.
No, it didn't. You just can't hear it. All right, here we go.
Oh, I just can't hear it. Okay, now I hear it.
There we go. All right, there we go. Everyone, more dancing while I get things set up to leave. Let's dance. Wee. God, how do I get out of this? I'm trapped. I don't think I built a way out of this, guys. Hold on. Everyone dance.
You, but the super chat's covering me.
Oh, okay. We can fix that. There we go. Now we can see Luigi's hairy legs.
Whee! Everyone, thank you so much for coming tonight. For Unboxing Eric, I'm Casey Day.
I'm DJ Electra.
And bye.
Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Ding, Eric.
Got a heart not size of his frame. Always for his claim to fame. So tall in stature but big with pride. From his words you just can't hide.
Hello, Stern.
Tiny guy with a big bark seat. Always grumpy, throwing shade at me. Eric screaming on the phone, you hear. But we love that midget, let's be clear. In his world, he's a mighty star. Talking tough, though we can't reach too far. Current square, my pick of our talk. Johnny, you're up like another Durant bar. Eric's got his swagger in a world so grand. Proving size ain't ever part of the plan. With his antics, he steals the show. A little twerp, but our love will always grow. Eric's world where he's the king. Every call, we can't wait for the ring.
Bye for now.
You know what to do.